What a beautiful day. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Simply Snuffingtons. Honestly, I just love days like this. I love the seasons, you know. I like spring, I like summer, I like autumn. I don't mind winter too much, you know. You can wear some proper clothes. I'm not mooching around in t-shirts and shorts all the time. What I don't like about the winter is when it's absolutely belting it down and howling, and you know, the storms are coming in, because we get some right storms here on the coast. But I've got the perfect Snuffington for a day like this. And what's it called, Sam? It's called FC Bayern München, copyrighted FC Bayern München. It's from Poschel. It's 10 gram tin, tapper. There you go. This is perfect for this time of year. Been on it a little while. I'm really enjoying it. Just been for my breakfast. I've been into this singing kettle. I've had 2 fried eggs, 3 rashers of bacon. That's 4, isn't it? That's 3 rashers of bacon, 2 slices of toast, and a cup of coffee for 6 of the King's pounds. Yes, there you go. Now, I've been bumping this already, but I can still get that tin note, and you get this sort of dried fruity, stone fruit type of scent with it. And you can sort of detect a little hint of menthol in there. And it's hard to detect at first, but it's there. Believe me, it's there. As I say, it's in the dreaded tapper, but hey, it's for what it is. It's plastic, but it's well presented. It's sealed. You know it's fresh. Everything's good. We're all good to go. Yeah, let's get some of it bumped out. See if I can show you the colour. I don't know where this sun. Can you see that? I hope so. I cannot see a thing. Honestly, I can't see a thing. All I can see is that sun blaring down on me. So, yeah, it's rusty brown in colour. It's fluffy. It's fine. It's moist. In my opinion, everything it should be. Let's have a little bumpingtons. You get the fruit then. Got the menthol now. Got a little tickle of a burn going on. I'll tell you what you get. You get a bit of currants and raisins. You get a bit of stoned fruit like apricot, something like that. Now, I don't like fruity snuffs, or I'm not right keen on them. I like this. It comes across as it's a bit fermented, you know what I mean? But I don't believe it is. Loads of moisture in it. Wind's blowing here a little bit, but it's still sat, you know, it's not gone. Get a bit of plums, figgy, that type of thing going on. It's a melange. That's what it is. It's a melange. Whatever that means. I think it's something to do with the mix with the scents sort of blur into one another, but it definitely needs that little hint of menthol just to sharpen it up and bring it all together. Oh, my giddy aunt, that is good. You know, I went into this and I wasn't sure when I thought, oh, you know, what's it going to... And I thought, and I read a couple of reviews on it, and they weren't right red hot, to be honest with you, but I really like it. People said it's a bit nondescript, but I'm not really getting that. I think it's got a lot of character about it. And it's named after a football club. Maybe we should do one with Whitby Town, you know. Maybe we should do a Whitby Town FC Snuffingtons, one of my Snuffingtons. Maybe I should do another one. What do you think? Yeah, I could do it as Kippers, smoked herring, yes, Kippers. We could do that. Yeah, with a bit of sea salt in there and some vinegar. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Or a fish and chip one. What about a fish and chip one? Fish and chips with peas, curry sauce, salt and vinegar, and a bit of gravy on it just to pull it all together. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? That'd be a great Snuffingtons, that. What do you think? Yeah, I know what you think. Don't have clear airwaves. Base flour's lovely. Vitamin N, more than enough for my liking. I'd say it's a medium on the Richter scale, but whatever it is, it's good enough for me. That menthol means it stays in your nose. It's not chasing away now. You've got a bit of menthol, you've got a bit of burn, and it just gives everything a chance to permeate, to fill your nose holes with charming loveliness. And that's what I'd say about this one. This is perfect for this time of year, mates. I've got my shorts on. I wish I hadn't put them on. I'm getting a right draft up my trouser leg. You know, don't need that at my age. Somebody with a little sailboat there. I've not seen that one before. Oh, he's got a bit of an outboard, but he's under sail power, which is pretty good. Yellow boats are getting ready. Yellow boats over there. Yellow boats over there. There's boats all around the harbour side. There's a couple of trawlers. There's a dredger over there. There's pleasure boats over there. The marinas up there. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Mrs. M's coming back tomorrow. She's just been in full mode. We're selling a house back there. So we're, yes, getting rid of things and properties and consolidating. Now we're retired. And then we're in the last third of our lives. I said to Mrs. M, we better get them sold and start spending it before our time is up. Believe me, Mrs. M is good at that. And to be fair to her, she's taking charge of this particular house sale, and she's handled it all. She knows I get stressed out with it all, you know. After working all those years, I just can't go. There's another little boat. Oh, what is it's a cobble. It's coming in. Probably a little lobster boat. I wish I could show you it, but I can't. Oh no! Oh, what is it? Ammonite 2. It's called Ammonite 2. TOO. They've got a big camera on the back. What's all that about? I don't know. If there's a camera and they're in Whitby, they need to see me, don't they? Yeah, they've got like a proper camera. Huh? Don't matter, does it? I've got my camera. I don't need their camera. Got a bit of a cold sore coming on. Don't get cold sores very much. I used to get them all the time when I was working. I think it was stress related, you know. Then when I decided to tell them to shove their jobs up there where the monkeys put their nuts, I stopped getting them. Look at that, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Fluffy as a fluffy thing. Lovely colour as well. You can see it's a bit windy. It's blown it off. Yes, it's blown off. Shut up, seagulls. I used to get them all the time, but I don't get them much now. But I think I've just got the starter one here. I've got Carmex. I put Carmex on this, and I'll tell you what's good on cold sores. Tiger Balm. Stings a bit, but it doesn't have sort them out. I used to get them all the time. Packed in work, don't get them. And it just feels, I don't know, like I might be one coming on. I'll tell you, I'll get some Carmex on that, and if there was one coming, it won't come. I absolutely love this. It's a shame about the tap tin. It would have been nicer if had it been in a 10-gram tin so I can get the lid off, broddle it about, get the full aroma out the tin. But once you get it up your nose, you're living the dream. There's definitely some currants and raisins in this. Definitely a bit of figginess. Definitely a bit of stone fruits, apricots, plums, that type of stuff. It's a real mix, a melange. That's what it is. It's a melange. Can you hear the wind blowing? I hope it don't mess my hair up. So that's it, mates. I've got the whole day to myself. Mrs. M's not here. I was going to have a Chinese tonight, but the Chinese is shut, so I'm not having a Chinese. I've got my air fryer. I'll be giving my air fryer a bashing. I had some, what did I have? Some gammon steaks in them the other night in a piri-piri sauce. Right. That's what they were. Anyway, I ate them. They were really salty. You know, really, and I like salt, but there were that much salt in them, I couldn't take them. Anyway. Chill out, lad. Getting that air, getting that, sets that burn off, keeps coming. It's a bit drippy. Yeah, it's drippy. Nice drippy, drippy. You don't often get that with, or I don't often get it with Snuffs, but I get it with this one. Man, that is good. Snog a frog. you know, all of that business. Gingangoli. By Jove, that's a good Snuffingtons. Yes, ding dong, as Terry Thomas would say. Hey, thanks for all your support on me. Simply Snuffingtons. They're selling like hotcakes, getting fantastic reviews on them. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, I've got a Simply, I've got a Simply Whitby channel. I might as well bang on about it because it helps me keep this one going. I went up to Hartlepool yesterday I was on Radio Hartlepool being interviewed on the breakfast show, telling them all about Whitby, everything that goes on in the town. We had a good half-hour chat, absolutely lovely. Then I went down to Seaton Carew for some fish and chippies. And the fish was glorious, but the chips were the best chips I've ever had in the whole of my puff. Yes, I've said it. What? I can hear you say, better than the chips in Whitby, Simon? Yes, better than the chips in Whitby. Not sure about the fish. However, the fish was absolutely glorious. Mushy peas were glorious. Homemade tartar sauce, bit of Heinz ketchup, cup of tea from Ringtons. Oh, man. Perfect day. And then when I drove up, it was absolutely belting down. I've got a little smart car, a 4.2, and honestly, try and get it in the sun, Simon. It was a bit horrendous when big wagons were coming past me, but I did it. And then coming back, the sun came out, and it was a glorious drive. Came back over the tops, went down into Aylesby, Egton, all of those places. Had a drive all around there. Absolutely fantastic. It's another world, absolute other world. But I like towns. I'm a townie. I'd be bored off my pellet if I was out in the country. But it's no good for me. Horses for courses, you know what I mean? That's why I like Whitby. I'm so close, I can walk down into town in just a matter of minutes. But I'm far enough away to be away from the crowds when everything kicks off in the summer. But we're on the tail end of the season now, so things are going to quieten down. And I'll be able to get out and without being molested, if you know what I mean. But it's always nice to see my subscribers. They all come up and say I do, and I absolutely love it. So, yeah, have a look on there. Lots of interesting stuff. If you won't mind giving me a subscribe on here and on there, it'd be great. Don't cost anything. It really helps me. Give us a like and a share, any of that business. I can't tell you how much it helps. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's have a little summary. FC Bayern Snuffingtons, 10 gram, tap tin, golden brown, decent vitamin A, bit of menthol in it, gives you a nice burn, sits in your nose. Sort of dried fruity. You might think it's fermented, but it isn't. But it suggests that. That's what it does. It suggests it. And then you get these stone fruits. You get like plums. You get like apricots. You get a bit of fig. You get a bit of currant. You get a bit of raisin. Absolutely glorious, mates. Yeah. Top banana. Of course, it's a top banana. They're drippy. Absolutely fantastic. Right, that's it, mates. I've had enough. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Keep well. All the best. Chin chin.